Hey everybody, welcome to Beastman Review. It's me, Nurner, and you're probably recognizing the attire, the Charizard beanie with the white and blue stripe hoodie. I probably haven't seen that for a while. Yes, so I wanted to make a video talking to you about what's going on with my channel as of lately. You're probably wondering, hey, Beastman's putting out quite a bit of content throughout the weekend. I have been, whether it's videos as this or shorts, which I've been having kind of some fun doing the shorts with the channel. Not the shorts you wear though, because those are easy to wear, so as youngster Joey once said. But I've been doing, of course, Throwback Thunder Thursday, which I'll get to that in just a moment of what my next figure is going to be. But if you haven't seen any of the Throwback Thunder Thursdays, please consider checking out the playlist. I've got all the episodes up to date in there, and I've been experimenting with other stuff. If you haven't seen any of my newest Pokemon videos, please feel free to check out PokeQuest. It's also a playlist that I have up to date with what I've done as of lately, including all the old Pokemon card videos that I've done, which there's quite a bit of. I did get a really cool poll in the last Pokemon video that I did, and that was, my days all blend together now. A couple days ago, today's Wednesday. So what was it? Sunday? Think about it might have been Sunday was when I did that box, and it was the Darkness Ablaze trainer box, which I'll also get to that in a second too. Got two things coming at you in multiple seconds. So the first thing, Throwback Thunder Thursday, tomorrow's episode. Now this is depending on when you watch this, because if you watch this after tomorrow, then it won't be really, well, I guess it'll be a surprise to all you Power Ranger fans, because I've got my original Power Ranger Thunderzord for the Blue Ranger I'm going to be doing a review on, and again, this is the original one I had growing up. I remember I got it from one of my friend's parents. They picked up some stuff from the store. It was from a thrift store. They came by, and I remember how cool it was, because they knew I liked the Blue Ranger. So, as you can see, I'll get to all the small things, but for those, just in case you're wondering, he does look kind of odd, because he's missing the red sticker on his eye. I was at one point looking to maybe seeing if Toy Hacks did a sticker sheet, because I know they do a bunch of different sticker sheets, and at one point I did consider getting new stickers for him and fixing it up, because I never had the Triceratops Dinosaur. I had the small Micro Machines version of it, and it was the one they did, the smaller, more kid kind of friendly figures. The small one was a Triceratops that turned into armor for Billy, but it's as close as I got to owning a Triceratops Dinosaur. So this is the one I had. This is the one I played with the most, and I would always make him fight Goldar. And I had a small little, and I still do. I'll have to find it for the review of this tomorrow. When I was a kid, because I never had the other Thunderzords, but I used to pretend that was his little base, and that's how he would go inside the Zord. Sometimes he'd get stuck in there, and I'd freak out. I'm like, I can't get it out. It's stuck in there. But, the stickers are still, for the most part, they're not super beat up. As you can see, the ones on the back and the ones for his wings. Because, in case you're wondering, I'll go into this tomorrow also. The Super Sentai version that this was adapted from, it wasn't the unicorn, it was a Pegasus. And, well, there's, they left the sticker detail for him, or it, or the Zord. I always refer to it as a him. But he's got his Pegasus wings on him. And, of course, he's a little dusty. He will get nice and cleaned up for tomorrow, though. But, ooh, that does not really want to cooperate for him to turn into his foot. Well, believe me, if you're well aware of who the Thunderzord is, and who the Thunderzords are, he does become a foot. The Yellow Ranger's Griffin Zord turns into another foot. And essentially, the Thunder Megazord essentially acted as a... Okay, so you have the Red Ranger's Zord is the Red Thunder Dragon Zord. Not to be confused with the Dragon Zord. And it turned into a warrior mode. In that warrior mode, you would essentially use all the other Ranger Zords as armor. Like, this would become like the leg armor and the foot armor. The Griffin would be the same thing, mirrored. The Pink Ranger's Phoenix would become like a skirt kind of type of wear. I don't know what you'd call it. It's very samurai-esque is what, because it's based... It's supposed to be like a samurai, essentially. And then the Black Ranger's Lion Zord turns into the rest of the armor and the chest piece and the head. And it goes from like a warrior with a really cool staff. Well, dragon to warrior with a really cool staff that could fly too when it was in that mode too. And then into like a samurai. And also he got a sword. I can't remember exactly where the sword comes from or where it goes when it's in the other modes, but never really thought about that. It's kind of never occurred to me. Well, anyways, that's what I'm doing tomorrow, and I will try to get this foot transformation figured out, because I'd like to show everybody on camera exactly what it looks like when he's in his foot mode. Kind of sounds kind of weird. Yes. Next thing. So the kind of brain fart there for a second. Kind of got thinking about the Thunderzord foot not wanting to transform. So it's great. It's a great transformer. It turns the foot. I digress. No, I just kind of confused myself. Oh, yes. If you haven't seen, I did a video on this Goku. Let me clarify something for if you have seen it. I went on this whole thing. I kind of got twisted up on my words. So this is a version of a Gi. And it has been in some other things other than the Dragon Ball franchise. I kind of drifted off on that one, but yes, just to clarify, so people don't be like, whatever comments it might come up. I already had one person on an Oni Plays plushie video, just trolls, and I'm sure most of you who are in the same That was weird. My Xbox just turned on. But yes, for you who are also in the Transformers review community, or just in the overall action figure review community, you probably have gotten some trolls in your comments. I'd say just ignore them and just delete them, block them, report them, because I looked into them, the ones I got, and they're clearly just made just to troll people. I do know some other YouTubers who are into the figures have brought this up to the community. So, just a thing to keep an eye out for if you are also making content. Just ignore them, delete the comment, report them for spam, because that's pretty much all it is. Just spam and harassment, and it's pointless, and it's really a waste of any of our time to have to deal with any of that. So anyways, back to what I was going into. The Darkness Ablaze sets. I will be doing... I got one more. I didn't actually film opening this one, so I do apologize. I did get some pretty cool cards out of it, but I was with one of my buddies, and I saw those, and I couldn't say no. But I have one that's still unopened. I will do a video of it possibly this week or next week for part of my PokeQuest series. And again, if you haven't seen that, I've gotten some pretty cool cards. I've got some like really, really, really cool cards out of some polls. So, but yes, again, I will try to get this foot thing figured out. I'm not sure. Something feels really tight. I haven't really folded him up in many moons, so let's hope nothing breaks with it. I'd hate for it to break on camera, because I would probably have like a heart attack, and then you'd see me just, fall. But back into some other stuff with the channel. I do plan on doing a giveaway, possibly around summertime. I'm still trying to get some stuff figured out, because I'm doing this 400 by July, and that's kind of like a goal I've had set for the channel for quite a while, and that's a big part of why I've been putting out as much content as I have been. So if you are notified, for my channel, and you probably get notifications quite often, than you normally have before, for, hey, Beastman Reviews uploaded a Goldar video, which was really fun to film, because I happen to have the two old school versions of Goldar. I have the old Mighty Morphin Goldar that move his back and swings his sword around, and I got the larger one that's meant more for the old school Megazord. The meant more for the deluxe size Megazord. And if you're not familiar with that one, it's one I've always wanted. It's so hard to find, especially complete, but it was just the Saber-Tooth Tiger and the Triceratops were the only Zords I could disconnect from it, but it was meant more in that size range, because the crazy awesome Megazord is just ginormous compared to all the larger scale monsters. Also, I guess those are meant for some of the karate action ones. I don't know if you remember those. It's been a long time since I've even seen anyone even mention them. But they were the larger Power Rangers that like the thing on their back that either they would kick or they would karate chop. Man, that takes me back. That really takes me back. Wow. So, yeah, I had fun making that video. I've been having a blast with all these shorts. And there's been quite a few other videos I've done. The Boba Fett video was definitely a highlight of my most recent ones, just because it's not like a reissue Boba Fett. It is the original 1979 Boba Fett with his blaster, complete, very, very, very minimum paint issues with it. What you would expect from that was played with quite a bit over the years, and then put away, and then I get it. Another cool figure that I've done that was part of the Throwback, which is the most recent episode of Throwback Thunder Thursday, was the Radio Shack Galactic Man. And a family member of mine gave that to me when I was a kid, along with some Generation 1 and some GoBots. And I've kept as good care as I could with it. Unfortunately, if you've seen it, you saw me pointing out the rubber rot and the dry rubber issue that, of course, all these old figures are starting to experience worse and worse and worse over time, especially now being 2022. That was 1985. So, yeah, I mean, it's expected. I'll make a video talking about that stuff because the dry rubber, the rubber rot, and the gold plastic syndrome is like the three things that really, really torment all these old Generation 1 figures. And not just Generation 1 figures, but just old toys that use the gold plastic back in the day, and like the real rubber tires, just like the rubber lines for like all the cool little electronic figures that had the wires. They coated that wire in the, the rubber coating tube. And we're starting to see a lot of unfortunately, it's not like a laughing matter, but it's just, it really does suck to see all these old figures from our childhood and even prior to our childhood, like our older siblings, what they had growing up, starting to just fall apart. Just, the polymers and the plastics, that's, with those starting to degrade over time, especially I had a lot of stuff that was in a storage unit, the hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. It did kind of cause some issues with some stuff, and thankfully I pulled all that out. And it's definitely something that's a rough on, diehard collectors who try to keep their stuff as pristine as possible, but being out of package, sorry, Goku, try doing the splits. No, Goku, not right now, please, not right now. Being out of package for, an X amount of years can really, really do, a lot of harm to figures. I have an original Ecto 1 that was given to me by my brother a long time ago. Just that being in storage, it went from being this, like, normal white plastic to being, like, extremely yellow. Like, extremely yellow. Like, it blew my mind to see what that... Just being in a box, in a storage unit for years, just the plastic just... Well, almost Super Saiyan yellow, like borderline like OG artwork Pikachu yellow, that weird off yellow, like dingy yellow. It really sucks. Really sucks to see that happen. I know there's ways. I don't know what even got me in. I went from one thing, boom, right to this. So I'll continue talking about it. I know there's ways you can fix the yellowing and stop it from happening. I know you can't really see it all too well, but right where my finger's at, I have a G1 Jetfire, and surprisingly, there's no yellowing on it. So whoever I bought it from a store in Salt Lake called BTNT Toys, and the person who he got it from had to have taken care of it pretty good. The plastic hinges where the metal hinge meets on his shoulders broken, but no yellowing. So that's quite the miracle, I would say. So if you haven't seen this video yet on the Goku, please go ahead and check that out. I'll put that in my Dragon Ball playlist. It was the video for Goku Day. Tomorrow, I'll be doing the Power Rangers Thunderzord of the Unicorn, as they were calling it in that season of Power Rangers. And also, I'll be doing a Pokemon card video here soon. And again, it may not be this week. It might be sometime next week or even this weekend. It's really hard to say for sure when it would be. Just keep an eye out for. If you really want to make sure that you know when I upload a video, hit that notification bell. You'll be notified for pretty much everything that I put out. And my Tomar shirt just fell. Check out this shirt. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's Tomar. If you don't know who Tomar is, he's pretty much a god. You might have heard of him from Oni Plays. So, yeah, you know, it's cool. It's cool I got the Beastman attire back rocking. We got some new hats. You've probably seen my Snorlax one if you've seen my latest Pokemon card video. Decided to rock that. But this is the iconic Beastman attire. It feels weird wearing it again. I mean, it's funny. Like about a week ago, I had this big beard. I took it all off, and then I'm rocking this, and I look like I did like 3 years ago when I started rocking the Beastman attire. This is unofficially / officially dubbed the Beastman attire. You know, the Rocket Knights, the old Charizard hat. I mean, blows me away that I never lost this hat, and it's still in the same shape as it was when I bought it. I mean, I've kept amazing, spectacular care of this beanie, or whatever you'd call it, because it's got these. Is it a beanie? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, because I'm not sure if this is classified as a beanie with having these things on it, which I'm not really sure what they're for. Is it to like tie? That just looks goofy. I'll never tie this up like that. Or if you're gonna go like skiing, I don't know. Or you're just holding it for an unknown reason. I don't know. Why do we do half the stuff that we do? Don't know. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate all the views that I've gotten on my videos as of lately. The subscriber, I mean, we're getting really close to that 400 by July. I mean, it is getting real close. In fact, let me actually... Okay. It's May 11th. So we're getting close. We can most definitely hit 400 by July. No, it's funny about that. I brought it up to my buddy JV over at Optination Review. Told him I didn't even aim for that to even rhyme. I don't know why. Is it a crime? No, is it even worth a drop of a dime to even ponder if it's a rhyme? I mean, start rapping on ya. Yo, MTV Raps. So, thanks for watching again. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. Let's keep on rocking into the free world, and let's keep on heading forward. I appreciate all the stuff that you guys have done with helping me with the channel. Sharing, you know, I've seen my videos being shared online. You know, people talking about it in the Discord, different Discords that I'm in. The TF Reviewers Discord. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for, you know, helping me out with the growth of my channel. All of you. I appreciate all of you, all my subscribers, even the ones that just pop in and watch a video and say what's up or, you know, interact in the comments. I love that. I love that you guys are interacting in the comments. You know, I get to chat with you guys, make a little small talk, you know. It really makes a big difference in my eyes. So, thank you, bless up, and remember, till all are one. Beastman, ow!